Hollywood and Bollywood. Good to see you.
Captain Breen Carson and his four-man team take great pride in their work. He runs one of many omelets, short for Operational Mentor and Liaison Team, scattered throughout Afghanistan under NATO's command. Carson's job is to train and supervise Afghani soldiers who one day will ultimately be responsible for fighting the insurgents on their own. He says there's no shortage of action at his current training camp in an area called Spurwangar, the Taliban's most westerly back door.
Yes, we have seen quite a bit. There's a no shortage of enemy activity.
Now it's not just another person in a uniform.
Carson's right-hand man, Warrant Officer Ryan Peterson, says the message they try to convey to the ANA is that they must learn to take the lead in the fight against the Taliban.
They know we've kept it as no secret, sometimes even as a motivating point. You know, we stress that you must learn this because we're leaving.
And the ANA leaders understand that time is a factor.
He say up to that point we will fight, up to the insurgent Afghanistan will fight against us. We never forgive them. We will always fight against them if the Canada is here or not.
Fighting side by side has naturally led to some pretty strong bonds between the Canadian troops and the ANA.
We've created a lot of good, close relationships. When you work with someone every day and you live with them, and like anybody, you become really close friends.
Living amongst them, training with them, fighting alongside them, sharing the highs, the lows, and it's something that you can't buy anywhere, and nobody can ever take it away from me.
And the ANA will readily admit that they have nothing but admiration for the Canadians.
So we are so happy from Canadian troops. They're here, and also we learned more things from Canadian troops, from Canadian Army. They help us, and they're trying our troops, our soldiers to become good.
When Canada pulls out in 2011, the ANA will be one step closer to controlling their country's fate, and Warren Peterson is convinced that they can get the job done.
I believe they will. The Afghan people I think they're survivor people. They make do with what they have. They're very adept to adapting to different situations. They've been through hardship. The country's been 30 years of almost continuous conflict.
At last count, the ANA has more than 100,000 troops. The goal is to see that number balloon to more than 250,000 Afghan soldiers. In Kandahar Province, Afghanistan, Kelly Hayes, Castanet Media.